Hello everyone, yeah, hey y'all. Hello, how y'all doing today? Hello. Alright. So today is gonna be... We're gonna change. Funny change. It's gonna be Blade Lineage, since it's the right candle for it seems. So Blade Lineage. I quit Blade Lineage though because you have enough for bleed now. Because if you take Onglu, which I'm gonna take, so you have 3 of them that have bleed. 4 and 5, so like you have 5 bleed, so that's actually like the bleed lineage, you know. I'm not bringing the 3 of them for MD, but like you get it. Alright, anyway, going Infinity this time for once. I still have a few Infinity runs to do. Where was it? Yeah, 4 more of them to do, and still a bunch of normal regular clear. So anyway, let's start already. What is rental, by the way? Yeah, it is the same thing. Why is... Yeah, it is really bleeding edge. No, man. Yes, we're good. Alright. There we go. Hair Freezer today. He says one thing that's superficially absent from today's patch note. You mean from Friday's trailer as well? Oh yeah, since Friday. Yeah, we can go. Since the trailer Friday didn't show it, like there's no bug bug. There's no. Man, I already forgot what I took usually. Let me take a bit of everything. I have Starlight. You know what? I'll take all of this. Boys main list here. But you know, I've been thinking about it. What do I take? I'm gonna take some random gift as well. Some of the new ones. Have you? I need a tassel. I'm gonna take the tassel. Where is it? Oh, it's in. Is it in slash? Oh, it is in slash. Never mind this. I'm gonna take the thing to do the fusion. There we go. I have a fusion from the start. I checked it. Like I'm doing. What's the beta? Yeah, great. Sure. Yeah, let's start with some bleed. Nothing particular that I want. It takes 21. Let me start this for ID. So I say it's gonna be one with Blaze first, and the 2 last Blade Lineage, and then in backup like you, then the rest. I don't know this. Fuck all this. I can win with this. Alright, let's start. Maybe for a second, maybe later in the pool. Oh, good. Hope it's refreshing. We have a nice heat wave where I'm at, so that's fun. Well, I'm not. I mean, in French in general, but I'm not too concerned by the heat wave personally. That's fine. Respect for bug. Well, that's what I want to say. I've been thinking about it a bit, and considering how late we are into the season, and that Railway 6 came out not that long ago, I'm actually considering the fact that they might have cancelled Railway for this season. Railway 2 bug for this season. And it might happen next season. I think that's what's gonna happen. It's like both of the faction gifts. I'm not sure which. I mean, Lineage plus Kukumo. Yeah. I'm going full Blade Lineage this time. I took the ego, right? Fuck! Yes, I took the ego. That was 28, 27, nice. Yeah, it's okay. We can get them finally in the git soon. Yeah, you'll be ready for Kanto 10, I guess. And... oh, no, yeah, for Railway Chibogak, I'm considering they might do Valpurgis next in 2 weeks. And then they cancel Railway Chibogak for this season, I feel like. Because I don't know if they wanna chain Valpurgis into the new season, and I think it's still gonna be... I still think the season is gonna be at the start of August. So we're gonna have 2... or should I call them? Like 2 Thursday updates? I don't know. 2 content updates, I should say, I guess. On the... What would be? Give me schedule. Give me calendar. I'd expect one on the 9th and one on the 23rd. And then we got the Kanto for August 6th. That'd be my prediction right now. And I do think they're gonna remove Freeway Chiboga from the season. I'm thinking mostly because of the... what's the name? Because of the special banner that requires you to finish... oh, fuck you. Which requires you to finish the railway before the end of the season. And it's kind of short. And again, because it hasn't been too long since Railway 6 came out, they might be like, eh, not worth it chaining 2 railways like this, because it would make a big hole afterwards. So they might have thought to delay the second one. Oh, fine. Might have thought to delay the second one because of it. That's probably what I would have done in their place, at least. Late August 20th or 27th. I don't think they want to read too late. Well, it's a question of 2 weeks, to be fair. I would have said early August, so... not really a reason why, to be fair, though. Well, it's mostly because they're out of seasonal banners, and I don't see 2 standout banner in a row. Unless they want to release like LCDs, but I really hope they don't. I think they're gonna delay it. They should delay them. Like, we have time to see them. Maybe in Faust Kanto if they really want to. Oh, nice. Now I'm gonna get this reward. I want more pride. I can do the gift right now. Let's go! The Book of the Homeland Swordplay. Count 1 non-blade lineage S Corp. What is this? We NCOP as a standout banner. I'd be down. Yeah, I'd be down for some NCOP standout banner. I don't think we will though. I think if they have to keep NCOP it before next season, I think, and you I think you could agree. I think you can easily agree with this. 정리와. But no, yeah, to me the plan, the plan for this season is again, you remove Railway to Bogak. To me, should have been happening this week. If it's not happening this week, it might not happen. I would have still said that in 2 weeks because it could be pretty much 4 months since the last one, and I think they want to keep a certain pacing. And then, unless they want to delay that slightly, I don't think so though. And then it'd be too late probably for the Bogak, and you will still have one standard banner before the Kanto. I just hope, okay, we'll have to see by the end of the season, but if they delay, if they actually, yeah, sure. If they actually delay what's the name? Sure, go as chicken. If they actually delay the Railway 2 to next season, Railway 2 Bogota to next season, I hope they don't use it as an excuse to do a railway, like a new railway every 2 seasons, like they did with the 7s, with Railway 6. Being like, oh, we can people enjoy the new railway with 2 bosses and Yinglong and Butterfly, so we might as well do it again. I hope they don't end up thinking like that. That's the one thing that scares me, because that's not impossible. It doesn't really matter when they raise the Rainbow Guts. It does to me a bit bad. I have to say anyway. I said it's a question mostly for the special banners, but the main reason is still probably because Railway 6 was really not too long ago. So chaining 2 railways like this might not be the best idea. Maybe they intended at first to release them more separated, like Railway 6 before, a bit like way before, but maybe because of delay and everything, it did not happen. That's a possibility. I really think they might not want to chain railways like this. But we'll see. I might be wrong. They might still want to keep on the planned schedule though, so they might still want to do Railway Chiboga this season because of it. But we'll see anyway. We'll see in 2 weeks. But we'll see next week, to be fair, already if it's a valid banner or not. Just win rate my price scale. Oh, nice. Yeah, to just cancel a thing without a an announcement about it. Yeah, that's the thing that bothered me as well. Like, we have no news about... Like, there's no announcement, so like, it's not sure. I would have thought as well that they want to say it, but... Again, we don't know really what they're doing right now anyway, so... Like, we don't even know for following Kanto's following Kanto what's gonna happen and when. Oh, that's cute. Let's look at having some. No, let's keep on poise. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Can I do? Okay, Miracle Water first. Yeah, well, that's true. Lucky pouch, you damn pouch. Let's put the upgrades later. I did a few slots. Yeah, we are missing few slots. That's what I'm gonna need. Few slots. Why is my super shop anyway? But yeah, we'll see how things develop. It's just been a consideration, to be fair. They still might keep on going with the 0-way-2 Bulgak. Again, it's just the schedule might be a bit tight then. It's just weird that we have... No, it's just very weird that we don't have it today, this week. Like, that's the thing I don't understand. Like, there is no reason, if it's gonna be on this season, there's no reason for it to not be on this week, unless, like, it's not ready. And if it's not ready, now, I'm not sure if the Kanto would be even ready. Or maybe they just, it may be because they may have been focusing on the Kanto and everything. So, something went wrong, I think. If it wasn't this week, I think something went wrong. There's no reason for it not to be on this week if it was ready. So it's not ready. Or if they wanted, he didn't want it to be on the following season. Because this week with the Thumb duo would have been perfect, no question. And give me a second. There we go. Right. Oh, nice. Take those two. And oh wait. Yeah. And the absence of cool. The absence of Railway 2 this week is really questioning for me. Give me a second. Oh, I can later. Yes, we'll see. We still do have the Thumb duo this week, which I've been looking forward to a lot. Like, I'm very curious about what they're gonna do with this, with them. Everyone I played some as well. I want more Scorch support to see how high we can get with this. I like the kits overall. We're gonna see. They just are a bit weird because they have stuff focused on killing minions and stuff with disposal, for example. But they're still mostly like dueling IDs. Well, mostly it's Cliff, like Rodion a bit less. But this Cliff is definitely a dueling ID. Like, he wants to stack on one target. So it's very weird. So like he wants to be in chain, like in unfocused encounters a bit less probably. Rodia's probably fine. She doesn't have the wall thing, the wall system, the same system. I'm very curious though about stuff like caps. Like, how did they cap? Because
단테 씨는
I changed a lot.
망설임이 없군요.
It's very hard to define how good they will be without knowing how much, like how quick you can. Maybe not.
단테
Okay, fine.
씨는 망설임이 없군요.
하라고? 나?
It's hard to define how good they'll be. Like, we don't have.
최선은
We're really missing the
다해보겠다만.
values, especially for Valentina. Like, how quick does she get disposal? How long does she stay in overheat?
된다면
Is overheat better than not? That kind of thing.
흉터의 결과.
Golden Yodis, yeah. I like them. Valentina not being poised though, while still having access to poise is a dick move. I'm gonna say.
발광, 차단.
Like, it's a dick move. I don't know if it's for. It might be just for MD again, because it's the only one that actually have a consideration for how IDs are categorized in terms of keywords. So, like, it's. They have been catering so much to Mirror Dungeon, it's funny and a bit weird that they go against it for once. Like, they don't let poise be a thing. Okay, do I go for heal my flesh with you? That's the question. Yeah, probably. With you. Okay, I don't have that much cost. Nice. That's nice. Okay, let's get clear Malcolm water here. Can I sell enough stuff for it to be worth it? 155. I need a big sell for the first one. I don't have much more. $173. Good enough. Okay, good. It's probably the longest and then skill tree of the nurse fathers to get back to if you don't get a kill with it. Again, it depends how fast you get it in the first place. Like, it depends how fast you gain. That's what I was saying. It depends on how fast you lose. You can lose a high of precognition. Like, are you capped? Are you not capped? If you're not capped, can you actually find a way to lose, let's say, all 30 high precognition in one turn? How long do you stay in overheat afterwards? That kind of thing, you know? Again, it depends. But then, like, it's probably one of the best skills to actually get rid of what's the name? To actually get rid of minions, odds, and just multiple enemies. Like, for example, Pekatula waves. And the Pekatula, you can get a free kill with this, I'm pretty sure, every turn. Not only do you get a free kill, but then afterwards you can get on the main boss. For example, against Ying Long, you can do a Pekatula and then 1, 2, 3 Pekatulas. And then you get into Yinglong fight with disposal already. And she'd be good against Yinglong in the first place because she inflicts more damage on shield. Well, not good enough like for railway speedruns, but because Otis is just unbeatable right now. Well, at least Milo in general is unbeatable right now in this domain, but yeah, like in a more standard playthrough. I can use Muscle Single. Na. I might not even be able to get it back. I probably would. gonna get infinite ammo or not.
여기 멈춰.
How do you mean? Oh yeah,
순수히
probably. You have ways to reload, and I don't think they're gonna be. You have several ways to reload, I should say, and I don't think you're gonna be limited to using them a certain number of times because you have several ways of using them. And it's not mentioned. You can only in the passives you can only reload a certain number of times.
죄를 새겨.
So I'd say yes. A precog you lose. You are capped in the amount of precog you lose per turn.
흉터의 결과.
흐트러지게.
목을 내놓을 때
Are you now? Did I miss the line?
그렇지 않은 것.
Where is it?
하면 귀와 요격을 떨굴 수밖에.
목을 내놓으시죠.
전사.
전부 잡아드리죠.
흐트러지게.
So many ways of a true blade.
귀와 요격. 귀와 요격을 떨굴 수밖에. 흐트러지게.
흉터의 결과요.
Oh yeah, on the statistics it can lose up to 6 attack per turn, so it's gonna be capped. So probably not one turn, probably either 2 or 3 to deplete it then. Yeah, is Eagle-less some salt solo MD worth it or good idea? Eagle-less some salt. I mean, it's alright. It depends on how you're gonna go, to be fair. If it's for extreme, I don't know. I haven't done it, so I wouldn't. Maybe I did it in the past, but I don't know how relevant it would be now. I guess it's alright. I would like both of them. I mean, it's still good, I'd say. Overall, yeah. Can I get Blade Lineage? Can I get Blade Lineage? Can I get Blade Lineage? Right. Somersault also had multiple ways of reloading, but you can only do it once across all metas. Does he? Wait. Get in there. Nice.
관리 장반. 이복 공개.
과장만.
단테
Hold on, I have to
씨는
check some swords.
망설임이 없군요.
I'll take this. Both actually. Okay, so. I'll get it back later if I need it. Can I get the hymn as well? Yeah, but yeah. Okay, I need the poise gift. Oh well. I still get it. There's still a chance. Oh yeah, that's funny, yeah. Very funny. There we go. I need to announce this at some point. But I don't know, I feel like, especially for an ID that wants to be played in the long run, like to set up disposal and that kind of thing, and shield and all, Like most non-starter, to be fair. I don't think he would put a hard limit on this. There hasn't been a limit on ammo in a while. I mean, some salt, I guess. Oh, that's some, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. But what are the way of reloading? I don't think there's ways to reload with Mersault except
떨굴 수밖에.
no, I don't think there is a way to reload with multiple ways to reload with some salt. It's just you change stance once, which makes you reload. Like that's not a literal reload.
떨굴 수밖에.
There are multiple ways to change stance, so yeah, it's not the same thing, I'd say. You get packaging box, yeah, that's fine.
흉터의 결과요. 다음번에는
Yeah, I didn't get the ribbon, whatever. Whatever.
없도록.
전투가 이어졌다면
It's like you spend all your ammo, you use defense kit. No, that yeah, but that's always to change the stance, not to reload. And also, this is capped. The effect itself is capped at once per encounter. It's multiple ways to proc one effect, and this effect is capped. That's the difference with Rhodia, which has multiple ways, multiple effects to gain back the reload. You have it on the counter, you have it on kill with disposal, you have it on. I think there aren't that many ways to be fair, but. Oh, come on. There we go.
된다면 사월을
Where are the reloads?
귀와 요격. 전투가 이어졌다면 확실하게 갈라지는 감각이.
You have it when you overheat. You reload when you overheat. You reload when you're using counter.
배워냈어요.
You have it when you kill with disposal.
무대 배들.
That's 3 different ways to reload, to actually reload. And there's no line in the passive that says can only reload up to X amount of time.
균형 상수.
Or up to X amount of ammo.
순수 목을 내놓으시죠. 배워냈어요.
Yeah, so it's 3 different ways to reload. But it's like on 3 different effects. Again, it's not like Mersault. Mersault is one single effect which happens to reload
전투가 이어졌다.
and has multiple ways to proc.
떨굴 수밖에.
As I said in the previous, there would have been one line. There would have needed to be one wall line that says can only reload up to X amount of things in an encounter. It's not like a cap. Like a cap is a cap on an effect. So you write the effect, and they don't write the cap in the preview, but they would write it in the thing. But the cap itself is not the effect again.
전부 잡아드리죠.
귀와 요격. 함수.
Here, since there are multiple ways, multiple effects that reload you, you would need one line specifically in the passive that says that you can only reload a certain amount of times in an encounter. That's very different. That's just a very different formulation. Maybe all reloads are capped though. Maybe all reloads have themselves a limited amount of time they can proc. So maybe you can only reload once in the wall encounter because of disposal, which is questionable. Maybe you can... okay, fine. Maybe you can... yeah, Hold on. Oh yeah, Amnestic. So maybe you can only reload once with disposal, once with a counter, and once with a passive. Each of them would be brought once. Maybe that's possible. That's possible as well. I really don't think it'd be the case though. It'd be too many weird stuff. Too much weird stuff. It's especially weird. It would be especially weird due to the number of trimmer. Oh, the Sinclair work again. Hold on. Where do I go? Oh yeah, go there. That's fine.
꽃을 피워볼까요?
What's up, Anglo? You didn't say he had one on his counter, but it was one spam counter. Hold on.
8권 차단.
I don't think you're getting my point.
순순히
Yeah, it's written one spam counter in the turn. Yeah, but again, it's an I think you're getting my point. It's a few words, so one spam counter in an effect. The effect is reloading, and what's not written is just the one spam counter part. It's a line, it's a few words in an effect. The effect itself is reloading, alright? And that's the only way to reload.
돌아가기 싫다면 목을
So let's say they do the same for Valencidia, okay? Let's say in the passive they write whenever overeating reload one spam counter. If it is the only place where they put reload one spam counter, then the other can reload infinitely. So they would have to write one spam counter on all the effects for them to be possible. Like I said, it's possible. Like I say, sure, maybe they do it. Maybe they did it. Considered it after. But my first thought was, if you want all effects to be limited to a certain amount of ammo,
재혼했어요.
so for example, you can only reload up to, let's say, 10 rounds in an encounter, you would have to put it in the passive itself. Because each effect to reload are separate. So if disposal reload 10, counter can reload 10, and overeat can reload 10, then you can reload 30 in total. If you want to limit the amount of ammo in total, you have to put a whole line for it by itself, because there are multiple effects triggering it. You get it.
벼릴 수 있는 기회겠죠.
And usually, because it's a whole line of effect, they wouldn't. I don't think they would not put it in the passive, which may make me think that it wouldn't be limited. Or they would put it on each effect, each reload, but that feels very weird due to the amount of reload you have. What if they all have different limitations that trigger? As said, it's possible. Maybe each effect has one spam counter. Each reload has one spam counter, which means you can reload 3 times, once with each effect. Which to me feels a bit weird, but maybe. Counter is not for reload. Well, additional reason to think they would not then. Yeah, sure.
8권 차단.
But yeah, to me, because there are so many ways and just how the idea is designed and that kind of thing, I don't think they would. Especially because it would make her worse in the long run than Heathcliff,
뺀다면
which I think would not be the plan. I'm thinking mostly of skill 3. That's supposed to be able to trim a bus up to 4 times. If you don't have ammo, it would be like 1 time only. A bit sad. Also, one thing that I'm very curious about why they did it, even if I have kind of an idea. They put disposal in the, contrary to all other, they put disposal in the. Hold on. There we go. They put disposal in the top slot instead of the bottom slot. I'm not sure why they suddenly changed it. It's more convenient for pretty much everybody though, because you can now safely keep a skill at the bottom without issue. But for this one, yeah, they did not. Probably because it's any skill being replaced. For example, for Otis, she doesn't replace her skill 3, so you don't proc it with skill 3. So that's actually pretty nice, because you can keep a news for later. Keep one of a generation for later, I should say. Okay, fine. Once per encounter on all other sources except the counter, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see anyway, like we can say. But if you had to ask me my opinion, I'd say it's not limited.
헌팅 커틀러리 준비 끝.
The overheat reload is once per encounter. No, I think it's... No, because otherwise you would have no way to get back Eye of Precognition. I think it's a cycle. It'd be very weird if it was... if this was limited to once per encounter. You would have no way to get the Eye of Precognition again afterwards. Again, no, I don't think we have to search for much there. I think it's just a simple cycle. Like, it's a nurse father, especially. Like, come on, it's a nurse father. She's supposed to be, if not broken, at least insanely strong. I don't think she's gonna be that limited anyway. The cycle itself might be a bit long, which is still probably better than Callisto, who was only 1 skill 3. Oh dear. I think no, that's gonna the limitation in reload and everything is not gonna be the issue on Valencia. If there was an issue to be happening, it would be on the rotation in general. She has, I'm pretty sure, let me check, she has very little amount of dynamic multipliers in the first place. So she has to rely a lot on her evade to proc additional skill 1s, like most IDs with additional attacks do. Like, what happens right now is that most IDs with additional attacks relies on either other sources of... They don't have much dynamic multiplier on their main skills. For example, Ishmael. Ishmael has about no damage multipliers on their main skill. Like, that's the exception. That's 30%. That's because she relies mostly on additional skill with an additional skill 3. That's the same for Jungle Fist. So most of her power comes from this, and the other skill, especially skill 3, are not that huge. Well, they are pretty big compared to older IDs, but that's something else. That's power creep. So you have to rely on other sources like this, for example. That's only like 10%. But because you have multiple like additional attacks, that's where the dynamic multipliers have to happen on additional attacks. Or rather, that's to replace additional dynamic multipliers. To replace dynamic multipliers, use additional attacks. So for Lineage, it's probably gonna be slightly the same with skill 1-2. So, but skill 1-2 seems to proc, from what I've read, only when she evades. So she needs to evade to be able to proc additional attacks. And without additional attacks, she might lack a bit of damage. Same for clashes. Without clashes, to get their future, what was the name? What was the name? To get her accelerating future, yeah, without clashes, she will lose a bit of damage. Also, that's very interesting because that's kind of what I wanted from Sangdon. Actually, that's accelerating future is pretty much what Sangdon should have been. Like the more you clash, the stronger you get. That's what's happening right there. That's very interesting because then you have to choose.
미호스럽군.
You prefer choosing to clash with skills who have an higher amount of coins, so you have more clashes happening. So I love this kind of design, and I wanted to see it. I really wanted to see it. So I'm actually like kind of glad that we get it finally. Are there like nose or poise or what in this place? Fine, I guess. Can finally enhance this as well. And I got the package. There we go. Got the gift. Let's prepare trimmer. Okay, maybe not. I don't really have much to prepare trimmer.
꽃을 피워볼까요?
Can make just a reload part limited. The other effects, you're getting over it wouldn't be constrained. They could. I really don't think they would. I really don't think they want to. Oh, come on, Square. An exception because swordplay went to the multiplayers. Alright, you're not wrong. But that's what makes her that strong, you know? If you take other... Like, I didn't have the other on end. But if you take Ryoshu, Faint Armor Ryoshu, that's how she works, you know? Additional attacks replace damage multipliers. Same for... what was I thinking of? Dayushu. It's a lot of Ryoshu, yeah, I know. I mean, Drifting Blade Ryoshu. I won't say same for Blade Shoe because, yeah. You could say kinda same for Middle Cleave, but like that's a bit of a cold one as well. Like both this Cleave and the other one. It's funny because we're gonna have another Cliff with come on. Interesting. We're gonna have another Cliff with additional attacks. Even if you need Rodian this time. But I think you'd play them together most of the time. You don't really have a reason to play one and not the other, I think. Might upgrade the wound period. The damage multiplier in exchange for extra procs on their main status.
재혼했어요.
Oh, you mean Faint Aroma? I mean, it's an additional one. Like, she has no Tremor Burst by herself, so not really. And it's just afterwards sinking support, so it's not like she has anything more than the others in this regard. Except like nice sinking count, probably. Alright, let's go up. Yeah, sure. That's gonna give me some. That's gonna give me some bleed count, I guess. Okay, I want Blade Lineage. I want. That's pretty neat. Like I said here, there's not really. It's probably again gonna be a lot of the damage gonna come from additional attacks again. Has to come from additional attacks because you don't have many ways to get multipliers in the first place. Also, I don't know if she inflicts more burn count than Mercil does. I don't think there are that many procs, so maybe not. Probably not actually, because Mercil inflicts a lot once he has the like a max rage thing.
숨을 거두리라.
순순히 목을 내놓으시죠.
I needed some flesh and claimed some bones. Also, I hope she has enough tremor count to sustain her all tremor bursts. That's the issue as well, as I'm seeing. Damage will come from tremor burst probably. Yeah, I mean that's Scorch in a way, you could say. But like again, that's like rupture or sinking, that kind of thing. You know, it doesn't prevent the IDs from getting high damage multipliers. I don't know. That's why boys and mostly charge kind of fall out, because all IDs have damage multipliers, but the one that have burn, bleed, and the rest have additional source of damage on top of it. But again, she has reason to get damage multipliers in the first place, which is just do anything. Just especially because burn and tremor aren't that big in terms of damage in first place. I'm very curious how higher. Oh, I thought I had it. My bad. How higher evade can roll though, especially base, like in base base power, because she might be the queen of solo just because of it. You know, just being able. Imagine if you roll like 17 or higher base, like you don't even have to roll heads. You just roll it. That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. Huh?
단테, 이번에는 누굴
Wow.
베어버리면 되는 거야?
Like you get in the fight, you evade everything, and you can already pop off. Nah, nah. I mean.
물의 배들.
No, I think you have to play, if you want a lot of results from her, I'd say you would have to play with their, what's the name? With their counter-ish skill 1-2 though. Just with their evading and counter mechanic. I'm curious about which skill is better between skill 2-1 and skill 2-2. I'm gonna be honest, that's the one thing I'm wondering though. Fine, I fight you.
그대, 이 검이 필요하오.
And I've non-ego ammo IDs. What do you mean non-ego ammo IDs? Hold on, give me a second.
전부 잡아드리죠.
9 of non-ego
싫다면
ammo
보라를
IDs.
받으시죠.
Oh, ego ammo you mean? I don't know.
들어주게.
That's stronger but gradually peter out over time, which is why I was thinking about whether ammo is limited or they breaking strength. Say that to Ujatotis. Ego IDs. Oh, you mean okay. Okay. Yeah, you mean like okay. Ego IDs.
숨을 거두리라.
Like Solemn Lament, that kind of thing. Yeah. I think I remember. I mean, it's supposed to be that way, but first of all, poor creep happened since the last MOIDs, and I don't think I need to say more actually.
전부 잡아드리죠.
귀와 요격. 전투가 이어졌다니.
Like poor creep happened, and we have a Nurse Father in our hand, so
긁을 수밖에.
really, probably could have skipped the whole candle thing actually. Really, I don't think we have to worry about much about this, you know.
가자. 죽이라.
Like, you're kind of talking like if there's some form of balance, you know. That's weird. Also, again, this kid don't have that issue, so like, eh. But then again, she must have a way to lack ammo in the first place.
물에 배.
If you never reload, I guess. I don't know how you manage to never reload though.
돌아가기 싫어.
So maybe you indeed have a limit. But really, I wouldn't bet on it. Like,
육정.
I really bet it on worse.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Yeah, without ammo, she's not like she runs. Yeah.
긁을 수밖에. 귀와 요격.
Again, it depends on skill 1 and skill 2, like the skill choose, depending on how strong is each one.
아름다운 것.
She loses on the Tremor burst, though. That's an issue, I guess.
육정.
Oh, I didn't see also that skill 1 should trigger Tremor burst, so we have Insanity in our hands.
긁을 수밖에.
Like no ammo needed. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Skill 1 is probably limited to 1 per turn. I don't know if the evade is, but skill 1 is probably.
긁을 수밖에.
Otherwise, we have a monstrosity in our hands.
귀와 요격. 긁을 수밖에.
살을 베어내고. 육정.
순수히
발광. 차단.
For his cliff, I'm just wondering how fast he gets his dual escalate stuff.
귀와 요격.
If he doesn't get it faster than
긁을 수밖에.
Albina and Albifaust and Ong Callisto
목을 내놓으시죠.
get their tibia or fascia, it's kinda sad because they work in the same way in a way. Like they have the same purpose. Stack them, get better effects. Except that charge, like fascia and tibia are on them, like on the ID, so that's overall way easier to deal with. What did I want? Where am I? I want pose. Have faith. I have this as well. More skill trees. That's my big count. What am I missing for bleed? Oh yes, Carmilla. I meant Milarka, but that's fine. Can't take Carmilla. Okay. Wrong one. Cancel one. Sure. Oops. I bet of truth. Okay, 1 2 probably 1 to temple, yeah. Click to gain the bonus 2 times button,
헌팅
yeah.
커틀러리 준비 끝.
They could have let it be 3 to be fair. But it depends, like they could in solo it might have been a bit busted. Not so worse. I don't know, maybe. Wow. There we go.
망설임이 없도록. 순순히
A similar power level. Well, we don't have
받으시죠.
numbered yet.
귀와 요격 연습과 이어졌다면 아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
혈이 난자오.
We'll see on Thursday anyway.
못
I'm excited though for
숨을
what I really like is Cliff's passive is support is insanely good for Ryoshu because you often end up lacking the burn count with Ryoshu proccing it so much. So having a way to gain some burn count from a clashes is insanely nice.
떨굴 수밖에.
We don't know how much, but we'll see. Probably one only, but even one is nice. Considering how tight you kinda are. I'll be 9 whatever this is.
귀와 요격 함수.
She's always the number 1 damage number because her fake damage is too counting.
그냥 함수.
What's her fake damage? What? Oh, you mean killing the nurse fathers? Well, I'm gonna be honest. Even if you remove the amount of damage she does to her allies, she would still be top 1, and you know it. It's just she's even more top 1.
이번에는 뵐수 있겠죠? 배워냈어요. 다 했으니 이만 물러나겠사옵니다.
Like, let's be real. This Ryoshu is not. It's not balanced. She's not balanced. She's made to be here to break the game, all right? And she broke the game. Yeah, good job. Yeah, good job, PM. You did it again. But I mean, this time we don't care, right? It's not Mao Fao, so it's fine, right? I don't know. Eh. Give me. Where's Blade Lineage? Only me. In knife flesh. I only have the bug gag though. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure. That's fine still. Wang! Sorry. Wang! There's definitely been occasions where she wouldn't have been. Well, on very short fights, yeah, sure.
죽이라.
My damage list kind of inaccurate. It always has been. Like if you check my it's always been a bit weird because if you check my the end of my railway run, you know, my last railway run,
물의 배대.
the damage shots in the last section, for example, do take into account sinking. But the sinking infliction itself, like, it's a bit weird. For example, Rhodia was second in damage by like 7,000 damage when she only inflicted sinking in the end. Like, her base damage wasn't that high otherwise. So like, even statuses kinda screw up the list itself. So like, you just don't rely on the list in the first place, I think. Like, the list is just not reliable in the first place. You just don't care. You want to see how much rate damage she does? You won't. You calculate it at best, and that's about it. Like, there's a point where you have to stop. Like, we're at the point where we stop caring about damage situation, you know? Like, when I'm doing Railway, I do the skill, and I memorize how much damage it does, alright? I don't try to calculate it anymore. There's no point. It's all messed up. Even the prevision on the top, like, it's entirely false because you have effect that only apply on the last coin, and then on the first coin, and then on unbreakable coins only, and then on the first and last and whatever, and yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. All wrong. You got all wrong. What do I want? I'm getting this one at the end, right? Or is it the robe? I want the doppel robe. Ah, it was a bamboo. Where's the robe? Maybe it was actually the other one. Oops. Oops.
죄를 새겨주겠어. 혈이 난 흉터의 결과요.
That was a bug that PM patched. When? How? Where? Got duplicated on the railway. By what? How? From what? You have the patch note. Because I think it still takes status damage into account in the first place anyway. Otherwise it wouldn't have been possible. Like, even if it was duplicated. Continua.
흉터의 결과요.
And then I'm searching for patch notes. After the railway got released, yeah, I'm checked. Just a sec. I still need to go through this mirror dungeon, you know. That's the tassel. We got it.
사람 쫓는 일을 하다 보니
You cannot get the old robe. What's the double robe again? It is slash. Okay, it was probably the thing that I missed. Like a dumbass. Oh, cute. I'll take both, please. Both eyes, if you please. I hate the yield as well. I had the merge. Oops. I have this. Let me retry again. It's in the memory, that's cool. I go with slash then. Okay, that's the robe. That's the old upper robe. There's a broken blade, so I can do this. I think that's about it. wrong one. Oh, right. There we go.
꽃을 피워볼까요?
Right, so where were we? Oh yeah, patch note. I'm the true distorted one.
차단.
순순히 보라를 받으시죠.
Fix. Okay, so that must be it. Fix an issue where the damage statistics screen variable from the results window after combat ends will display values higher than the actual amount of damage dealt during battle. Show code beacon and then damage caused by buffs. Okay, I see.
숨을 거두리라.
Damage from buff effects recorded. Fine. Yeah, but it's buff effect, not sinking damage or whatever. Like, it's not a buff effect, I think. It's more like from other stuff, I'd say. I don't think it counts stuff like sinking damage and all. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I wouldn't know. Okay, I didn't make the code. I got both, I should have... whatever. Can I get that's fine actually. Maybe not. How do we wave 5 again? I guess not. Fine. I hope I don't get but I'm gonna have to switch off the music for a bit.
착수.
Yeah, Mustafa was not in his distorted form after ego use. He was, I think? I didn't see. Okay, hold on, let me. I'll take your place.
발광. 차단. 귀와 요격. 함수. 정리와.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I still didn't do Bloody Mist or whatever, actually. Wait.
숨을 참아. 숨을 거두리라.
순순히 목을 내놓으시죠.
Oh, that was fast. Yeah, I think it still counts damage from sinking and all. Even then, but maybe not. We'll see. I'm not gonna redo it. Or I have ways I could check
사람
actually.
쪼는 일을 하다 보니 이것저것
I could
하지 않는
output
것 같아요.
a RAM shank on the boss, and that's the only thing I do. And then see by the end how much damage I've done.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Panting line retracts.
숨을 참아.
순순히 목을 내놓으시죠.
비껴 베어버렸군.
배워냈어요.
Go claim some bones.
흉터의 결과요.
Ah, he is right there. I don't know.
발광. 차단.
흉터의 결과요.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
Man, and at some point we're gonna have ego mersaults. I mean ego key at some point as well, but maybe not soon. No. I don't know if they're gonna bring back the Lineage one more time. They could, to be fair. But no, excited for some. I don't know if I. Well, I think I still have my guaranteed ticket, so I'll probably use it. I don't know if I'm gonna level them up at start, though. I might keep them at level 1 just
미호스로
for a week or two after I get them in the first place, I guess.
단테, 이번에는 누굴
Just to see if I can
베어버리는
do what we can do with some Fellblighting. Trash collection day, but for bones. Oh yeah, is a day we claim bones. That's all. Where are the bones? And I love losing clashes. I love winning clashes.
흐트러지게.
I love lies.
순순히
Oh, I didn't get the aura bound. I just tilted. Oh, well, whatever.
전투가 이어졌다.
Very pongo.
배워냈어요.
It's funny because some people said, "Oh, we got there's Onguru written on the trust thing, so we might get oh, I didn't see your thing. Yeah, we might get other other escorp, other tokens.
전투가 이어졌다.
Maybe in a few years. Sure.
흉터의 결과.
I think there are some other that got something like this. Where is it? Was it Nerf Strike or was it Focused Assault? What do I do with you? Fine. I get bleed. There we go. You know, to be no plushie. I'm gonna buy the gossip here. I don't feel like it. So I don't know which one am I missing? I'm missing one. Where is it? Oh, the knife. Right. Gotcha. There we go. Where's there we go. Can do charge glove next. Wrong one. There we go. I haven't done this in a while. Cliff is an honorary Sank member. Kinda, yeah. Okay, good. Shinokunong. I'm not sure if you can categorize Shinokunong as a glorified Sank member.
전부 잡아드리죠.
I mean, unless you mean like as a glorified Lineage member.
귀와 요격 함수.
XP just below. That's fine. Not like it does much.
숨을 거두리라.
Wait, why are you dead? I just started. Oh, I have special. No, I don't have special contract yet, do I? God damn it. Now I have special contract. Now you can die instantly. Nice brutality. I missed you. Difficulty. Can I have a? Can I have a wave 5? Can I have a wave 5? Can I have a wave 5? Can I? Damn. Can I have? Can I have a wave 5? There we go. Oh, look at it. It's right there. Tries to like declare duel in a lot of ways. Yeah, it is. Except you took a prisoner instead of. Well, it's more support than Sank, which is full damage.
단테 씨는
Damage buff for the other ID. Well, you could say it is in a way. Still. Recovered all sword.
사람 쫓는 일을 하다 보니 이것저것 할 줄 아는 게 많답니다.
Let's go. Gonglu. Hold on. Game Boys, Inflict Bleed, we're good. What do I take? What do I want? How is life? What is love? Sure. Slash? No. That's not slash. That's slash. I want to get my pride skills. It didn't matter actually, I shouldn't die. Well, whatever. Splash. Well, I don't have much to lose. Let's go. Oh, reverb, nice. Give me one more reverb. Oh, that's that's wave 2. Oh man, for shoots, they're for shoots. Have you been kind? Not really. Okay, good. What do you mean no place? It's full less. Full win. Just all the 7 resonance. For the fate. That's 3 deaths, alright.
숨을 거두리라.
That's very funny. It's way less satisfying without the pings. We say that Luciative could be better than Mersault. I mean, why not? Sure. We don't know the numbers yet, so we don't know how good it will be. Fuck's sake. What do you mean? What do you mean favored? That's insane.
무대 배틀. 귀와 요격. 떨굴 수밖에.
In terms of, I have to check again. If we're talking in terms of, I'm gonna regret what I'm doing right now. No, we're good. No less.
전부 잡아드리죠.
We're talking in terms of trimmer scourge, in terms of scourge and all. The main issue from both of them actually is that Mersault not only has regret to help him, but he has a lot of burn and tremor count with his between Shin and his passive. So revitalizing with this part, gonna regret this. Revitalizing with this part gonna be tough. Oh, what did I do? Okay, I misclicked. That's fine. Nothing happened. Yeah, sure.
무대 배틀. 귀와 요격. 떨굴 수밖에.
Let me check his kit again. Because it's relatively simple compared to the other, let's say. Big multiple potency tumor count, 12 potency burn count, we don't know how much it is in the base form anyway. He only has 2 tremor bursts. He has very few tremor bursts though, that's the issue. That's 2 different approach. Man, dominating against his ego.
귀와 요격.
1 slash, 1 kill.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
Oh yeah, flushets. Hello flushets, goodbye flushets.
귀와 요격. 함수. 정리로.
What is wrong with his damage?
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
Can you find what's wrong in this picture? In the same picture. The same picture. What's wrong with his damage? Why does he has less? What happens? Why does he has less tremor burst on his skill 3 too than in his main skill 3? What's happening? Okay, I have no idea what's happening. Why is this passive? It's impact. Something chill. Thank you. Yeah, let's do shit. Let's finish with this.
이보게 본인이 해냈네.
Man, Lineage is strong now. Now they have access to bleed. Well, mostly Ishmael. Like, Ishmael did the insane work. Yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, what do I do now? Yeah, sure. What else? Slash. Metronome, why not? Sure, why not? This I like. Good enough. Probably triggers multiple times unconditionally. We'll see. I hope so. Maybe not because it's in AoE.
하라고? 나?
Maybe one of the first.
뭐 최선은
Like technically, sure, most
다해보겠지만
souls can have AoE Scorch, but it's way more awkward than this would be. I'm gonna claim some flesh. Not healed anything. I'm just gonna claim the flesh.
망설임이 없도록 순순히 보라를 받으시죠.
귀와 요격, 함수, 정리화.
I didn't get the bleed ego increase. That means some nice additional damage.
숨을 거두리라.
Funny. Again, funny. Two, four, six. Yeah, one is missing. Why are you full life again? Why did I do this? Can't I just do this? No, just not care.
죄를
귀와
새겨주겠어.
요격, 함수,
Oh yeah, I really do not care, yeah.
귀와 요격, 균형 상수. 긁을 수밖에.
What's up with you? What's wrong with you? I'm not even on floor. The thing is like 15,000. Yeah, no, we're good. I'm gonna do this.
돌아오고 있어요. 뒤틀림에서 다시
Yeah.
살아나는
Kinda.
살수의 방식으로는 절대 도달하지
Good job,
못했을
Ishmael.
결과일 테죠.
You have poor crept well.
이젠 좀 알 것
All
같아요.
your other Lineage members.
S사로 떠나기 전까지 제가 현장 출입팀에서 무엇을 배워가면 좋을지.
Anyway, GG's. And that's strong. Lineage is strong now. Oh, I'm in the negative. Like if I cared. Like if I cared at any point. At least it's nice. Like if I need to quickly farm the rest of my MD for the achievement, I can do just real sure.
아직 퇴근하지 않았고.
Hit 10 more run for the 50 run achievement. Oh, I thought we were done actually with this. 69. There we go. Alright. Oh, nice. That's one. Oh, okay, got everything here. That's nice. What did it look like? Mirror of names and spiders. I like it the line 6 probably anyway. Ah, there we go. Ooh, that's funny. I think I'll keep this one. Goes very well with Gotham Tower. Alright. Do you have any notes? Okay, no, it's the end of the notes. Well, just for 1 week. One week of notes and no more. No more should be done. Right. Burst through some starlight by doing so. You can see, yeah, you can. But the thing is, you don't even need to spend. You don't even need to be in the negative in starlight to, like, to rush with Ryoshu. That's insane. Huh? But you can, I guess. Mirror of Gazes. Well, it might be. Or Mirror of Experience, you know. Of experience, or of memories. One of the two. Pick one. Or memories, Mirror of Trial, you know. Of the court, of the trial, of the judgment. Of judgment. There are many ways. I think. Also, you're up next. Chilling in prison. Oh, I still remember. You're in prison, right? Well, that pig is gonna be fun. Not training Ryoshu because you would actually fall asleep. If you don't want to rush, I mean, sure. Okay, how much am I gonna need? Okay, not that much because I bought the most costly thing. I should have picked this first. That's gonna be for Valp. Valp funds. Do I still have the? Yeah, I still have the season 7 3-star identity and shared extraction. I guess this cliff is gonna go there. Or Rodion. And then I don't know. Maybe Rodion and this cliff or something. Or you could say they're like two. You could put 2 more shards here and there, you know. You could say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could say you have 4 spaces. No, but like the whole thing is pretty much filled anyway. What are you doing here, I swear? Look at all those people who participated in the House of Spiders, and you too, I guess. Well, I mean, you mostly. You did. Why you did? You did. You didn't. Well, you were afterward. Why? You still there? Okay. It's uncertain. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think that. Personally, I don't think there's gonna be more seasonal after Thumb. I think they're gonna. I still think it's gonna be Valp, 1 standard, and Kanto. That's my guess. Because otherwise they would either need a weird seasonal banner or 2 standard banner. I don't know if they have enough 2 standard banners. And mostly people will stop caring after the first one, I think. Even the first one is gonna be tough. Reminder that last standard banner was it Rodia? Yeah, it was Rodia, I think. Or Rodia. It'd be funny if it was another R-Corp. It would be very funny. R-Corp Gregor, finally. The one that's gonna be the martyr. The martyr. You're not missing on IDs, or do you? 2, 4, 6, 4, 5, yeah, no. I love standout fair. We love standout fair. We'd love more of them. I like more association IDs mostly. Again, I was fun with this season still because we got a lot of fingers, so that's nice. A lot of the fingers. So that fills a lot of the spots. Well, a lot of new archetypes. Or new, between quotes. Index is still a bit underrepresented, so... Again, we might have Index with Valp. Either, I'd say, I still say Index or Thumb. That hasn't changed. Oh yeah, I need to dispense you. Later. Before Valp. I'd be fun on Nasia started restocking for the pass.
일이 잠깐 오지 않겠나?
Like with the pack, you know the pack,
대신이긴 못하지만 재미있는 걸 보여주지.
like this thing here.
이번에 다른 부서에서 정기 검진에 온다는데 말이지.
But the first one, by the next one next month, would be good. Right, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna go soon. So plan for the week. Since there's no reweight Chubogak, I'll be taking it easy this week on the streaming. Same for next week probably then. So nothing else planned this week except shorts for the new some ideas. Still excited about them. Might retry. I don't know if I retry a refraction run, a reweight run, reweight 6 run. Because I was trying with Engdu Schmap. I was trying with those two. Ying Long phase 1. So damage, it's a bit short. Maybe with some. I think Fanchia is gonna do enough by herself. What other content do we have on the roadmap besides Array to Bugak? I think it's Valp and that's it. I think it's just Rayway, Chubogak, and Valp left before next season. And then it's you know, Kanto. After the Kanto, it's the Auto Battler. I don't know if they're gonna keep going at it. Maybe we'll get it soon. The start. What do I want to check? Nice. What do I want to check? Oh yeah. Where is it? Roadmap 2026. Yeah, it is just Valp. Loading screen illustration change feature. That's funny. Voice resources, file management for stories, lobby music change feature. Okay. An additional compendium for the theater. Oh yeah, the compendium. Wait. Oh no, it's after the Kanto. Probably. Maybe. And then the Auto Battler. Working title. Yeah, working title. You can call that. Maybe we get it before Mirror Dungeon. We'll see. It's fun to just play a fight without having to care too much about turn count. Yeah. I mean, the first time that I did Reflection Railway, it was. Then the speedrun is happening. But afterwards, it's kind of a puzzle, you know. When I was speedrunning, it was kind of a puzzle to figure out how to get the fast. It was fun in this regard. Then it becomes RNG Fiesta when you're going too far. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's happening. So what's happening in the following weeks? We'll wait for news. Again, I think Railway to Bogak might have been cancelled for the season, so we're gonna see if I'm wrong. But anyway, run was short. Was kind of short. I was expecting to take 2 hours. With Lineage, it's kind of quick now, especially with the bleed part. Just Ishmael being strong. Just Ishmael being strong. I wanted to check something. Oh yeah, what's the additional attack for his cliff again? Skill 1, okay. Spada di Palermo. Palermo. Yeah, so very basic, okay. It's such a basic. Okay, his cliff scale 1 is so basic, so scary. His kit doesn't look like a power cliff kit. We'll see. What where MD didn't exist, how this would turn out. Well, we need another mode. We need another weekly mode, I think. They would probably do another weekly mode, so well, it would depend on said weekly mode instead. With that MD, probably the same, but with less keywords. Star, I guess. So like he might not be burned. Well, we'll never know. You know, like more arena where you don't really have mixed keywords in the first place. But yeah. But anyway. I said I'm gonna stop for today. I'm gonna go now. So short ones the day. MD next week. What do I play next week? I don't know yet. Might be. What do I play next week? Actually, hold on. I can just decide this. Might be middle, but I kind of want to keep her level 1 for just a bit more. Like how it is. Can put her here. Meanwhile. So maybe I wait 1 week for middle, and maybe I just replay some reissue next week. I'll see. I'll think about it. I'll write it for next week anyway. But yeah, and the next week, and we'll see whatever comes out next afterwards. So thank you for watching. Take care. See you next time. And keep your sanity high in slow descent into the inferno. Bye bye.